Welcome to the dark side of the internet, where even well-known Twitch streamers can fall prey to the horrors of stalking. In this video, we'll be delving into the disturbing world of harassment and surveillance, showcasing eerie clips that will send shivers down your spine. Our first clip features the popular streamer Greek God X, who found himself being followed by a group of persistent women, demanding that he delete footage he never even took. As the tension builds and fear takes hold, watch as Greek God X breaks down into tears, leaving us to wonder how scared he was at the time.
I just want you to fucking remove it.
I'll remove it. I promise you. They can only see my face, I promise.
In the twisted world of online streaming, danger can lurk behind every corner, even for the most cautious of streamers. In our next clip, we witness the terrifying ordeal of a streamer named Elgato, who finds herself relentlessly pursued by a stranger while she's broadcasting live. As she attempts to fend off his advances and call out his unacceptable behavior, the man persists in his harassment, crossing boundaries and violating her personal space.
This guy, whoa, what are you doing? Sorry. Whoa, is he just like trying to, he just started following me. And then trying to like, oh my God, I feel so disgusted right now.
Thankfully, Elgato was streaming at the time, which may have deterred her assailant from committing further harm. However, the trauma and distress of such a violation cannot be understated. The experience of being relentlessly pursued and groped by a stranger while simply trying to do one's job is nothing short of a nightmare. One can only imagine the fear and anguish that Elgato must have felt during that harrowing encounter. This clip serves as a stark reminder of the dangers that online personalities face and the importance of staying vigilant in the face of such threats. Navigating through the bustling streets of a city can be an adventure in itself, but it can quickly turn into a nightmare when you're being stalked by a stranger. In this bone-chilling clip, we witness the unsettling experience of two women who found themselves being trailed by a man for several agonizing minutes. The stalker's every move is captured on camera, as he lurks just a few steps behind the women, casting eerie glances in their direction. The women are visibly shaken, explaining to a nearby streamer who happened to be broadcasting at the time, that they have no clue who this man is or what his intentions may be. Watch in disbelief as this unsettling encounter unfolds, and see how the power of technology can sometimes be a saving grace in the face of danger. It's just another day in the life of a streamer, playing with their furry companion and interacting with their fans. But in a chilling turn of events, the tranquility is shattered by the sound of sirens blaring outside. As the streamer rushes to investigate, the reality of the situation dawns on them: they've been swatted. This terrifying trend in internet pranking involves malicious individuals obtaining a streamer's personal information and using it to falsely report a life-threatening emergency to 911, causing a SWAT team to descend upon their unsuspecting victim.
Oh yeah, Dallas life. Listen to that shit. Oh shit! Guys, I don't know what's going on. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is something I've never had happen and I didn't think would happen. But it fucking happened.
When you're out in public, you're exposed to all kinds of dangers, including the unwanted advances of strangers. In this shocking clip, a streamer is suddenly approached by a stranger who proceeds to grope her chest. In a split second, she manages to pull away and escape his grasp, but the damage has already been done. Despite the uncomfortable and violating encounter, the streamer manages to keep her composure on camera.
The world is watching. No! Whoa, man, don't do that.
It's truly disturbing to witness the unwanted advances of strangers, but what's even more remarkable is the strength and resilience of those who refuse to be broken by it. Although the streamer is clearly uncomfortable by the man's actions, she keeps a big smile on her face, determined not to let the attacker see the impact his actions have had on her. This display of strength and bravery is a testament to the resilience of those who refuse to be victims, and serves as a powerful reminder that we all have the power to stand up against injustice. As the sun sets at a skate park, the park empties out, leaving only a handful of children running around and playing. But amidst the laughter and the sound of swinging swings, there's something sinister lurking in the shadows. Caught on camera, a man with a shifty gaze and a hidden camera in his hand can be seen stalking around the playground, his focus solely on the young children. According to the YouTuber, Normal Bob Smith, it was the man's third walkthrough, so they already knew what he looked like, what direction he was coming from and what his intent was. It's the kind of footage that sends chills down your spine and makes you wonder who else might be watching your every move. In this next clip, as the night falls, the quiet neighborhood seems to be asleep, with only the distant sound of crickets breaking the silence. But unbeknownst to the residents, a predator is lurking in the shadows, searching for his next prey. In a shocking footage captured by a home security camera, a man can be seen prowling around the back of a house, peering into bedroom windows, and committing lewd acts. The chilling scene unfolds as the homeowners are unaware of his existence, leaving their sanctuary vulnerable to this insidious intruder. The question is, what drives a person to engage in such depravity, and how many times has he done this to other people?
Very close to a bedroom door where a woman was inside. Police are quite concerned about what happened next.
At that point, we see he's got his shirt pulled over his head, most likely to try to, cover his identity. And we see him, what appears to be masturbating, while he's looking into the bedroom window there.
He was just a few feet away from a woman on the other side of the door. The people who live here didn't notice him at the time, but were stunned when they looked at their home security camera after finding their screen door open.
His recently installed video camera system, he decided to check that, see what he came up with, and that's when he realized that this person was, in his backyard and in his pool patio, looking in his house.
For people who live here, they're grateful he was caught on camera. They hope someone will notice his mannerisms or perhaps recognize him from the video. They're also looking for ways to protect themselves and their families.
Keep the blinds closed, have your cameras working at all times, have floodlights that turn on, just do as much as you can to secure your property.
It's a scenario that's all too familiar for many women, the feeling of unease and vulnerability when walking alone. But what happens when that feeling turns into a nightmare, and a stranger begins to follow your every move? In a harrowing footage captured by a brave woman, a man can be seen following her to her car, refusing to leave her alone. As she records the encounter, his persistence becomes increasingly alarming, and the fear in her voice is palpable. What was this man's motive, and how many other women has he targeted in the same way? Join me as we dive deeper into this unsettling footage and explore the dangers that women face every day simply by existing in the world.
I don't even know you.
Hey, delete that camera. I'll grab that phone from you and break it.
And then, you know what? All these witnesses out here.
About this?
Look.
Delete that on camera, please.
Well, can you get away from my car?
Yeah, but delete that recording.
I'll delete it as soon as I see you start walking that way. Because for my safety, you just followed me around this store, and then you following me to my car. So actually, I'm going to go back to the store because you're out of line right now.
Let's walk back to the store.
And you're not going to...
You can delete the camera.
First of all,
delete that.
You're going to get away from me.
Yes.
Get away from me.
I'm waiting for you to delete that shit. You're not about to make no money off of me, cuz.
Ain't nobody making no money. First of all, do it look like I need to make some money off you?
Yes.
No, I don't. Look like you need to make some money off of me. No, it's not. That's why you...
Man, hurry on. Delete that shit. Hurry up, cuz.
Can y'all call 911?
No
Can y'all call 911? This guy just followed me around the store, and he just... And he tried to follow me to my car and get in my car.
According to the woman, the man ended up leaving her alone once she started approaching bystanders and started asking them to call 911. Nevertheless, this footage serves to show that public stalking and harassment still exists till this day to many women out there. It's a disturbing scene that plays out all too often in the lives of celebrities, the constant invasion of privacy and the fear of being targeted by obsessive fans. But what happens when that fear becomes a reality and a stalker sets their sights on a high-profile target? In a chilling footage captured outside the home of Miley Cyrus, a man can be seen lurking in the shadows with a pair of scissors in his hand. His delusional claims that Cyrus is his wife only add to the gravity of the situation, as the security team races to keep her safe from this unhinged intruder. What drives someone to become so obsessed with a celebrity that they're willing to cross the line into dangerous territory? And how can we protect those in the public eye from the dangers that come with their fame?
He was 40-year-old Jason Luis Rivera, an identity police have yet to confirm. Reportedly a transient with a long criminal record for trespassing. He not only told the police that he and the pop star were longtime friends, but that they were also married.
I am. My wife.
Luckily, Miley wasn't home as the 4 a.m. incident unfolded.
Oh, I have scissors.
They also found something even more bizarre, a giant red heart necklace hanging around his neck.
Celebrity stalkers are known as erotomanics. They see the celebrity on TV or they see the celebrity in the movies and they begin to think that they have a relationship with them.
This is the third time the singer's been targeted by an alleged stalker. Last March, a 26-year-old man pled guilty to loitering after being caught lurking near her house in the middle of the night. In 2009, 53-year-old Mark McLeod, who reportedly thought he and Cyrus were engaged, pled guilty to obstruction and disorderly conduct after he repeatedly tried to contact her on the set of her movie, The Last Song.
Your identity is your most precious possession. It's what makes you who you are. But what happens when someone close to you decides to steal that identity and use it for their own gain? In a shocking footage captured by a former student at Seminole Ridge High School in Palm Beach County, we see the disturbing consequences of identity theft when best friends become bitter enemies. Amanda Alonso and Justine Cage's friendship took a dark turn when Justine decided to steal Amanda's identity and impersonate her on social media, sending messages to her friends and causing chaos in her life. What drives a person to betray their closest friend in such a way, and what are the consequences of such a breach of trust? Join us as we explore the complex web of emotions that can lead to identity theft, and the fallout that can occur when those relationships break down. This is a cautionary tale that everyone needs to hear.
The person using the account would not only message boys at school, but others across the country, even sending fake pornographic images found on the internet.
I had people contacting me from Texas saying that I was talking to them.
In 2014, deputies tracked the account through an IP address. Justine confessed to creating the profile, telling deputies, "It's hard to put into words. It's like I know I can't have it because I'm not in the body, the right body."
I wanted to be me. It became an obsession.
Justine was charged with criminal use of personal information and cyber stalking. She took a plea deal Wednesday, 6 years probation, 2 years house arrest. No social media, no contact with them.
Invasion of privacy is a serious concern in our increasingly digital age. With smartphones and social media platforms, it has become easier than ever to capture and share images of individuals without their consent. However, this issue extends beyond the virtual world, as demonstrated in the next following clip. According to YouTuber Combo Hugs, he stumbled upon a man who was secretly photographing people at a nearby pool from behind a bush remaining outside of his window for approximately 20 minutes. This incident highlights the need for vigilance and respect for others' privacy, as well as the potential dangers of unchecked surveillance.
And apparently, I live in an apartment complex with a creeper. Oh, what's it? You getting closer? Gotta get a better picture. Gosh, my hands are shaking. Apparently, spying on people makes me nervous. Yep. Step back a little bit, yeah. Fucking weirdo. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording now.
The popularity of social media platforms such as TikTok has led to an explosion in user-generated content, ranging from humorous skits to dance challenges. However, the same technology that allows individuals to share their creativity with the world can also attract unwanted attention from strangers. I am sure the next clip will be very uncomfortable for some of you, but it is one that everyone has to be made aware of. According to the woman, she doesn't know the man, but has seen him on many occasions prior to the break-in.
I recognized him almost immediately based off of his clothing, and knowing that I had seen that face and that outfit around my apartment complex many occasions. Right here's where he had entered.
36-year-old Angel Rodriguez Gomez was charged with burglary, assault, and stalking.
A seemingly innocent request to feed her cats while she was away turned into a terrifying invasion of privacy for Debbie Waring Jones. After discovering a voice recorder hidden in her home, she set up surveillance to catch the culprit in the act. The incident highlights the importance of trust and safety when it comes to entrusting others with access to our homes. Throughout this clip, you can see William Nolan, who was entrusted with Debbie's house keys, rummaging through the kitchen drawer and then going out of shot briefly to look for the device that was on her bedroom headboard. One can only imagine the panic that Debbie must have felt as she played back the footage. Although the footage you are watching was sent to the police and Nolan was imprisoned, according to Debbie, to this day she worries thinking that there might be something else that's been planted that she is unsure about. She says that she has been unable to live a normal life after the incident, and understandably so. By sharing this footage online, Debbie wants to make people aware that you can't trust anyone, not even your next-door neighbors. Exploring new cultures and countries can be an exciting and eye-opening experience. However, it can also come with unexpected challenges, such as the uncomfortable situation faced by YouTuber and vlogger Sayeda Nur while in Pakistan. In this particular video, she is followed by a man and a young boy who stalk her for several minutes. This incident is a reminder of the potential risks associated with solo travel and the importance of being aware of one's surroundings.
I gave him 400 rupees, but he was giving me 70 back, so it was 320. Yeah, 320 rupees for a fresh coconut, which is unfortunately not cool, but it's still very delicious.
Throughout the clip, you can see the man in the blue shirt pacing behind her, stopping when she stops, walking when she walks, turning as she turns. It is without a doubt a very creepy experience and one that should not be taken lightly.
So yeah, this is where mostly the locals are eating. Yeah, and I kind of have the feeling that the city is a little empty today. I don't know why, even though it's Saturday and it should be full and very crowded. It's very nice.
Throughout Sayeda Nur's innocent vlog, the man continues to follow her. Despite the presence of other people around him, he does not seem to care enough to want to stop. The fact that he shows no concern for his odd behavior is particularly concerning. This incident highlights the importance of bystander intervention and the need for increased awareness of the risks of stalking and harassment in public spaces. After the incident, Sayeda Nur explains that as she continues on, her unease turned into alarm when she was touched inappropriately from behind. She turned around to see the man in the blue shirt and a young boy, at which point she immediately confronts them and demands that they leave her alone. This unsettling incident highlights the reality of the risks women can face while traveling alone, and the importance of being vigilant and prepared to defend oneself when necessary. The unsettling experience faced by Sayeda Nur is unfortunately not uncommon for women traveling alone. In a similar incident in Vancouver, Jamie Couts found herself being followed by a strange man for over half an hour. Despite filming the encounter, the stalker did not appear to be deterred by the camera. While Couts later acknowledged that she should have contacted the police, her immediate priority was to find a safe location and stay ahead of the man following her. The incident highlights the need for increased awareness of the potential dangers of being followed and the importance of taking immediate action to ensure personal safety.
Hey, do you mind if I sit with you guys? This guy's literally been following me in circles for like 40 minutes and I've been recording it.
Eventually, she made her way to the skate park near Union Street, where there was safety in numbers. Her apparent stalker backing off once questioned by someone else at the park. The incident
camera captures a man as he saunters down the street, posing as a passerby, his true intentions concealed. With calculated precision, he moves closer to a parked car's back door and, under the cover of darkness, shatters the window to gain access. Swiftly and silently, he pilfers all the items found on the back seat, deftly transferring them to his waiting vehicle. Unbeknownst to the thief, every move he makes is being meticulously documented. As he hastily departs from the scene. In this audacious Ring doorbell footage, a lady porch pirate as she brazenly approaches someone's porch. With calculated intentions, she swiftly seizes a package left unattended outside the front door. Her audacity knows no bounds as she attempts to conceal the stolen package under her clothing. In this covert nocturnal Operation Ring doorbell clip, our camera captures a lady as she confidently approaches someone's front door under the cloak of night. Her intentions become alarmingly clear as she swiftly snatches a valuable item that was delivered to the homeowner. With the stolen prize in hand, she makes a quick escape, dashing back to her waiting car. In this midst of broad daylight Ring doorbell clip, a man and a woman, as they approach someone's property with clear intentions of porch piracy. Their coordinated operation unfolds swiftly. The man heads to the package left outside one house, while the woman swiftly navigates to the neighbor's porch to pilfer another item. In a synchronized escape, they make off with their ill-gotten gains. In this mysterious nighttime Ring doorbell clip, our camera captures a man as he boldly walks onto someone's porch without an invitation from the homeowner. His actions are shrouded in enigma as he snatches 2-gallon-sized water dispensers that had been placed outside for the owner's use. The reason behind this act remains unclear, leaving us to question the stranger's true intentions. In this swift and audacious act Ring doorbell clip, our camera captures a lady thief as she boldly approaches someone's front door. With a clear intent, she seizes the package left in plain view, right in front of the entrance. After successfully snatching the package, she makes a hasty escape. In this covert late-night Operation Ring doorbell footage, a man as he stealthily approaches an utility trailer parked right in front of someone's house. With clear intentions, he brazenly steals the trailer and quickly moves it away from the vicinity. What the thief doesn't realize is that his every move and action are being meticulously documented by the watchful camera. In this gripping Ring doorbell footage, our camera captures a man as he casually walks onto someone's property, devoid of any concealed intentions. His aim becomes evident as he approaches a ladder that had been placed outside the house, and without hesitation, he claims it as his own. With the stolen ladder in tow, he hastily departs from the scene. In this daring nighttime Ring doorbell footage, our camera captures a woman as she confidently strides up to someone's front door. Her intentions are apparent as she swiftly seizes a package left unattended outside the entrance. With her ill-gotten loot in hand, she departs just as brazenly as she arrived. In this captivating Ring doorbell footage, our camera captures an elderly man as he strolls through a residential neighborhood, accompanied by his faithful dog. What ensues is an intriguing sequence of actions that leave us to wonder about the man's intent. He approaches someone's house, peering through the door before moving on to inspect the mailbox. Deciding to continue his exploration, he ventures into the backyard of the house. In this shadowy nighttime Ring doorbell scenario, a man who, shrouded in secrecy and with concealed intentions, stealthily enters someone's property. With an air of caution, he tiptoes about, peeping and checking for potential entry points, all without an invitation from the property owner. What he remains unaware of is that every one of his covert moves is being meticulously recorded. In this eerie hours of the night Ring doorbell scenario, our camera captures a wild and elusive creature, a coyote, as it stealthily makes its way to someone's porch. With an acute sense of opportunity, it scans the surroundings, seeking any chance of prey. In this unfolding Ring doorbell scenario, a man as he approaches the parked cars in front of someone's house. With evident intentions, he attempts to open the first car, only to find it securely locked. Undeterred, he moves on to the second car, where fortune favors him. The unlocked car door grants him access, enabling him to snatch a valuable item. In this shroud and unsettling Ring doorbell scenario, our camera captures a man as he covertly moves from one parked car to another. His intentions become clear as he systematically checks each car door, hoping to find one left open, enabling him to carry out his thieving mission. In this nighttime escapade Ring doorbell scenario, our camera captures a man as he tiptoes stealthily, driven by hidden intentions, toward a generator that had been placed outside someone's house. Unbeknownst to him, every one of his covert moves is meticulously documented by the vigilant surveillance camera. In this intriguing Ring doorbell scenario, our camera captures a rather unusual sight as two police officers make their way onto someone's property. Their actions are deliberate. One officer knocks heavily on the front door, while the other ventures through the backyard. The homeowner is understandably curious and questions their presence. The police officers then explain the purpose of their visit, unraveling the mystery behind this unexpected encounter.
Yes, I see bullet holes all in your house.
I'm sorry?
There's bullet holes all in your house. Mr. Police! Mr. Police!
In this perplexing nighttime Ring doorbell footage, a man as he stands in front of someone's door, pressing the doorbell and waiting. The homeowner, understandably concerned about an unexpected visit at such a late hour, questions the stranger's presence. In response, the visitor feels compelled to explain himself.
My name is James. Sosa. Sammy.
What's your name?
James.
Who are you looking for?
A friend of mine.
No friend of yours lives here, buddy. And I got a Glock over here ready for you. So if you don't get the fuck off my porch, I'm gonna unload it on your face. Get the fuck off my porch.
In this gripping Ring doorbell footage, our camera captures a man standing in front of someone's door, pressing the doorbell. The homeowner, vigilant about unexpected visitors at night, responds by asking the visitor's intentions. What unfolds is an intriguing conversation between the two, as they exchange words and engage in a brief dialogue. The encounter ends with the stranger departing from the scene.
I knew this was a ripoff.
Okay, what are you looking for, Steven?
No, I am Steven. I'm looking for, Fifi.
Yeah, you got the wrong house.
So, you don't want to have sex tonight?
Sir, my husband's in the living room with the gun.
Huh. Okay.
Have a good
Understood.
night.
In this shocking and hair-raising Ring doorbell footage, a man as he brazenly approaches someone's front door, armed with a menacing machete and an array of tools. With a sinister intent, he surveys the surroundings, ensuring no one is watching. His actions take a chilling turn as he aggressively forces the door open, wielding the machete and tools with determination.
I'm sorry, man. I thought my girl was in your house. Is that you? Is that you? Talk to me. What's the point? You can just shoot me in the head. Right? I'm sorry, man. I thought my girl was in your house.
Two masked individuals stealthily breach the boundaries of someone's property, driven by a clear intent to invade the house. Their determined actions take them on a quest to find a means of entry, unaware that every move they make is being closely observed by the vigilant homeowner. As the tension escalates, the property owner steps forward, issuing a decisive intervention, compelling the intruders to flee the scene in a hasty retreat.
Hey, may I help you? Who's this? Get out of the way! Get out of the house!
In this light-hearted yet audacious Ring doorbell footage, a man, seemingly embracing the role of an innocent dancer, approaches an apartment door where a package has been delivered. His choreography takes him towards the package, but there's more to this performance than meets the eye. With a quick grab, he seizes the parcel and makes a hasty departure, all while being aware of the watchful camera recording his every move. In this eye-opening Ring doorbell footage, a diligent delivery person arrives at someone's doorstep, successfully delivering a valuable package. Following protocol, he takes a picture for delivery confirmation before making his exit. However, as he departs, a young man swiftly seizes the opportunity, grabbing the package and vanishing from the scene. In this intriguing and eerie Ring doorbell footage, a guy, with devious intentions, crawls towards a package left unattended outside someone's house. With swift and calculated movements, he seizes the package and disappears from the scene, leaving us to ponder the audacity of this daytime caper.
Excuse me, that's mine. Rob, somebody just stole something off my porch, I think.
In this spine-tingling Ring doorbell footage, we enter a realm of uncertainty as a man approaches someone's door with a purpose known only to himself. With quiet determination, he knocks and then steps back, shrouded in anticipation, waiting for the homeowner's response. Yet, the true nature of his intentions remains concealed, leaving us to wonder about the enigma of this nocturnal encounter. In this daring and intriguing Ring doorbell footage, we find ourselves in the presence of a porch pirate, bold and brazen. Riding in on a bike, he targets someone's porch and seizes a valuable package left unattended outside the house. Swift and decisive, he snatches the package and escapes, leaving behind a sense of intrusion and a trail of unanswered questions. In this intriguing Ring doorbell footage, we enter the scene of a man who has ventured into someone's property with unclear motives. As he approaches a delivered package positioned in front of the door, a sudden realization washes over him: his actions are being meticulously recorded. With a shift in his intentions, he attempts to conceal his true purpose by feigning an innocent interest in the package. In this nocturnal heist Ring doorbell footage, two young individuals, driven by dubious intentions, converge on someone's porch with a singular goal in mind: to steal the bikes parked outside the house. As they set their plan into motion, the night conceals their actions, adding an element of intrigue to this high-stakes operation. In this enigmatic Ring doorbell footage, a man, without a stitch of clothing, approaches someone's porch under the cover of darkness. His actions, bizarre and inexplicable, lead him to the door, where he briefly checks for any valuables left outside before swiftly departing the scene.
How's it going?
In this unsettling Ring doorbell footage, we enter a moment where an uninvited guest takes liberties within an apartment building. His actions, unauthorized and furtive, lead him to survey the premises and venture upstairs, his intentions shrouded in uncertainty. With a keen eye for unattended packages, he quickly realizes the absence of his target and just as swiftly descends, vanishing from the scene as stealthily as he arrived. In this nerve-wracking Ring doorbell footage, a lady, driven by motives known only to herself, walks onto someone's porch, meticulously searching every corner in hopes of finding something valuable to seize. However, luck does not favor her this time, as the porch yields nothing for her to abscond with. With a sense of defeat, she departs from the scene, leaving us to ponder the boundaries between need and theft, and the role of fortune in this enigmatic encounter. In this thought-provoking situation Ring doorbell footage, we find ourselves amid a scene that involves a man and two children under the cover of night. Their mission is clear: to seize candies that have been delivered to someone's porch. Guided by the man's instructions, the children fulfill their intentions with a swift and surreptitious operation before promptly departing from the scene. In this heart-pounding Ring doorbell moment, a woman, standing in front of her door, is suddenly thrust into the most harrowing experience of her life as an explosion erupts, striking a tree dangerously close to her. In the blink of an eye, fear and instinct drive her to retreat back inside for her safety. In this awe-inspiring yet terrifying Ring doorbell moment, a lady, standing in front of her house, becomes a witness to the raw power of a heavy lightning storm that swiftly envelopes her surroundings. The electrifying display of nature's might sends shivers down her spine, compelling her to flee to the safety of her home. In this roller coaster Ring doorbell moment, in the presence of a porch pirate with less than graceful intentions. As he attempts to seize a package left outside the porch, fate intervenes, causing a mishap that leads to a fall. Undeterred, he regains his footing and successfully takes the package. However, the situation takes a turn as the vigilant homeowner steps in, prompting the thief to drop the ill-gotten package and make a hasty escape. In this shroud of night Ring doorbell moment, we bear witness to an audacious act of theft, as a figure cloaked in a hoodie stealthily infiltrates someone's porch. With unmistakable intentions and motives, he sets his sights on the decorative flower and vase adorning the homeowner's front door. Swift and calculated, he snatches the items meant to beautify the entrance and vanishes from the scene, determined not to be caught. In this stillness Ring doorbell moment, we find ourselves in the midst of an audacious attempt as a man quietly approaches a parked vehicle with a clear intention to extract fuel. As he readies himself for this clandestine operation, the property owner's vigilant senses kick in, prompting a swift intervention. Faced with the unexpected challenge, the man makes a hasty departure, leaving us to contemplate the blurred line between resourcefulness and trespass in the darkness of the night. In this bizarre and startling Ring doorbell moment, we find ourselves on the porch of an unsuspecting homeowner, where a strange and unclothed man stands with an enigmatic bag in hand. His actions are confounding, as he knocks on the door, seeking attention or response from the household. When met with silence, he makes the abrupt decision to depart from the porch, leaving us to ponder the peculiarity of this inexplicable encounter. In this daring intrusion Ring doorbell moment, within the confines of an apartment building, where a masked man successfully gains full access. His intent is clear as he approaches a door with a delivered package in front of it, ready to seize the contents. Swiftly and with a calculated precision, he claims the package and disappears from the scene, leaving us to contemplate the security and vulnerability within these shared spaces. In this hair-raising Ring doorbell moment, in a moment of unwelcome mischief, we enter a scene where a lady approaches a parked car with an apparent intent to cause damage. Little does she know that her every move is under watchful eyes, as the homeowner closely monitors her actions. The situation takes a swift turn when the car owner promptly intervenes, compelling the mysterious lady to flee the scene without a second glance.
Hey, what are you doing?
In this light-hearted Ring doorbell moment, we step onto the porch of an unsuspecting homeowner, where a woman entertains with a series of whimsical antics in front of the doorbell camera. However, the situation takes an unexpected turn when her actions transform from playful to purposeful. With a clear intention, she goes for a package that has been delivered outside the house, revealing her true motive. In this brazen act of theft Ring doorbell moment, we find ourselves within the confines of a home where an uninvited guest has entered with a clear intention to pilfer a valuable package that lies unattended outside. Fearless and undeterred by the prospect of being caught, he seizes the precious cargo and departs, leaving us to contemplate the audacity of this intrusion. In this gripping and perplexing Ring doorbell footage, we find ourselves at the heart of a high-stakes encounter, where a vigilant homeowner catches a porch pirate red-handed, attempting to steal from the property. With swift and resolute action, the homeowner intervenes, forcing the intruder to beat a hasty retreat.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure y'all shit straight. I was just finna tell you you had that on your boys, huh? What you doing with that? Alright, I'm gone. Hello, bitch. Nothing, that's on y'all porch.
In this perplexing and enigmatic Ring doorbell footage, a man appears with the telltale signs of being under the influence. He furtively presses the doorbell and casts anxious glances around, as if he's hiding from an unseen pursuer. Amidst this strange facade, his true intentions remain concealed, leaving us to ponder the peculiarities of this inexplicable encounter. Our camera captures a peculiar and mysterious scene. A man, shrouded in the secrecy of the night, repeatedly attempts to open and peer into someone's door. Each unsuccessful endeavor only deepens the enigma surrounding his intentions. What drives him to persist in this unsettling behavior, and what was he searching for behind that door? As he eventually retreats from the scene, questions linger in the air, leaving us to contemplate the unknown motives of this late-night visitor. In this eerie nighttime Ring doorbell encounter, a woman as she boldly approaches someone's door, carrying a skeletal figure on her shoulder. Her actions are both enigmatic and striking as she presses the doorbell and knocks repeatedly. The homeowner, understandably cautious in the face of such an unusual visitor, intervenes by inquiring how they may be of assistance. For security reasons, the homeowner refrains from opening the door, ultimately leading to the woman's departure.
Tune. maybe they're shot inside, maybe they're down.
Can I help you?
Are you alright?
Are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just wondering, because I've knocked on the door a couple times.
Because I'm asleep. It's 1 a.m. Please leave.
You're just making sure we'll comply. I was just making sure that you
Leave now. Can I help you?
Are you alright?
Are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just wondering, because I've knocked on the door a couple.
In this light-hearted and entertaining nighttime Ring doorbell encounter, a group of ladies returning to their house. As they approach the entrance, they embark on a whimsical display of humor, showcasing funny behaviors in front of the doorbell camera. The jovial antics add a touch of amusement to their nightly homecoming. In this intriguing and somewhat unsettling Ring doorbell encounter, our camera captures a masked man as he boldly walks onto someone's porch, his face hidden behind a mask. Without invitation, he begins to make eerie and disconcerting movements in front of the camera. The homeowner, feeling a sense of unease and confusion, watches with caution, uncertain of the visitor's true intentions.
What is wrong with you? You're messed up. You are so messed up.
In this unfortunate and distressing camera footage, we delve into a real-life account of a homeowner who fell victim to an invasion, all captured by his trusty doorbell camera. While he was away from home, an unknown man forcibly entered his property, leaving behind a trail of loss and destruction. In this exclusive interview, the homeowner shares the harrowing experience of discovering the intrusion through the notification on his phone and the emotional toll of losing valuable possessions.
Yeah, I had told the police when I called 911 that I was going to engage with him. I saw him standing in my backyard using my bag to put my belongings in it. Yeah, it was crazy. A little scuffle. I was following him for about 2 blocks. I've had like my car broken into before. It's just like
you're just fed up.
Yeah, it's just an invasion. You know, it just feels like somebody's violating, you know, your property.
The burglar fled.
In this astonishing and unexpected Ring doorbell footage, our camera captures a couple as they return to the comfort of their home. However, what ensues is a scene straight out of a suspenseful thriller. The husband confidently opens the door to enter the house, only to rush out in sheer panic, his wife swiftly following suit. Their reason for the frantic exit? The husband claims that there is a vulture inside their living room. This unexpected and bewildering situation provides a glimpse into the intriguing and often unpredictable experiences that can unfold within the walls of our homes.
I hear something.
Oh my God.
Where is it? Do you see it?
Yes. It's in the living room.
I'm gonna get it.
I needed to make myself bigger than this vulture. I was running around this house with the umbrella, flapping it open and closed. I mean, it was the craziest thing.
In this heart-wrenching and urgent Ring doorbell footage, our camera captures a young girl, merely 7 years old, as she rushes to her neighbor's front door in a state of distress. Her tearful cries and desperate pleas paint a vivid picture of her fear and anxiety. With emotions laid bare, she begs the neighbor to open the door, seeking refuge and comfort in the face of a troubling situation.
Hi, Lauren. I'm on my way home right now. I'll be out soon, okay? No, please come open the door. There's a bobcat and I want to come in. Please. Okay, tell her we're going to be home in 1 minute. Is anyone home? No, we're going to be home in 1 minute. We'll be home in 1 minute, sweetie. Just stay right there. I think my mom's at home and I saw it. No, you stay right there. We're going to be home in 1 minute, sweetie. You stay right there. I love my mommy. Okay. It's fine. Just stay there, okay? We're literally turning the corner right here. Okay. Can you call my mom? Yes. I will definitely do that. As soon as I get you in my house safe, I will call your mom. I'm almost there. I'm right by the car.
In this chilling and unsettling Ring doorbell footage, our camera captures a group of hoodie-clad and masked individuals as they forcibly break into someone's home. Their actions leave no room for doubt. They're on a mission to invade the house and plunder all valuables in their path. In this curious Ring doorbell footage, our camera turns its lens to a rather peculiar moment. Here we see a shirtless man, seemingly on a mission known only to him, strolling up to someone's front door. With an air of nonchalance, he reaches out to press the doorbell, perhaps anticipating a response from within. However, as moments pass and no answer comes, his intentions begin to shift. The once purposeful visit now takes on a different tone. This scene captures the fluidity of human encounters, where the unexpected and enigmatic can unravel in our daily routines.
Help, please. I need help. Please.
The man
In this daring nighttime Ring doorbell footage, our camera captures two individuals as they brazenly approach someone's porch. Their intentions are unmistakable, as they swiftly seize a valuable package that had been delivered to the homeowner. Without a hint of hesitation, they abscond with their ill-gotten bounty. In this alarming Ring doorbell footage, a man who resorts to a daring act to gain unauthorized access to someone's backyard. Armed with harmful tools, he leaps over the fence, his intentions shrouded in mystery. With a calculated precision, he snatches a bike and a helmet that were left outside the house and promptly makes his escape. In this intriguing nighttime Ring doorbell encounter, our camera captures a man as he approaches someone's front door, pressing the doorbell. The homeowner, vigilant about unexpected visitors at night, inquires about the stranger's presence. In response, the visitor explains that he is looking for someone. However, out of caution and for security reasons, the homeowner refrains from opening the door or stepping outside, as the stranger's intentions remain unknown.
Are you Ernie? Ernie? Are you Ernie?
In this captivating and slightly eerie nighttime Ring doorbell encounter, a wild coyote as it stealthily roams around someone's yard. As the coyote's keen instincts lead it to something intriguing, the wild creature is irresistibly drawn to its discovery, prompting a swift and sudden response. In this gripping and potentially life-saving Ring doorbell scene, a critical moment in a residential neighborhood at night. A sudden fire outbreak erupts perilously close to a neighbor's house, an event dramatically unfolding on the doorbell camera. The homeowner, vigilant and decisive, immediately takes action, alerting the fire department to the dire situation. As the brave firefighters arrive on the scene, the intensity of their efforts is palpable. They work tirelessly to control and extinguish the flames, preventing the fire from spreading further into the residential environment.
After everyone evacuated and it kind of got quiet, we could even hear the firemen yelling for water and screaming things, trying to put out the fire. Do I try to take stuff? Do I just worry about our lives? Like, I came and looked out the window and all I could just see was orange all up on the mountainside.
We witness a strange and unsettling figure dressed in an alien costume, lurking around a house porch. With an eerie and unsettling demeanor, this mysterious figure repeatedly looks at the doorbell camera and aims a moon on a stick towards it. The very sight of this unexplained and unsettling behavior will send shivers down your spine. What is their intention? What message are they trying to convey? Is it a warning or a sign of something ominous? As we move to our next clip, we witness a mysterious masked stranger knocking on a door in Bristol. The homeowners, upon reviewing the footage, are left perplexed, as they have no clue who this person is or what their intentions might be. What is it that drew this stranger to their door, and why did they choose to mask their identity? In this next clip, we witness some suspicious activity taking place on the front porch of a house. The clip begins with the homeowner entering their house, seemingly unaware of what's about to unfold. A few minutes later, a random man approaches the house, drops off a package on the front porch, and then quickly leaves. But that's not where the story ends. Just a few moments later, a woman comes running towards the front porch, clearly frightened by something. She grabs the package and then runs off into the distance, leaving us with more questions than answers. Who are these people, and what was in the package that left the woman in such a state of terror? As we watch this unnerving clip, we can't help but wonder what secrets lie behind the closed doors of this house. Is this just a random act of delivery, or is there something more sinister at play? In this clip, we see a random clown, holding several balloons, slowly making their way towards a house porch. As the clown approaches, they stop and stare directly into the Ring doorbell camera, leaving the homeowner and viewers alike wondering what their intentions might be. Is this just a harmless prank, or is there something more sinister at play? The very sight of this eerie clown will leave you feeling unsettled and wondering what kind of mischief they have in store. In our next clip, we witness an eerie and unsettling encounter that took place in the dead of night. At 3:30 a.m., a random woman approaches a house and rings the doorbell, asking the homeowner if they know how to fix computers. The very sight of someone showing up at your doorstep at such an ungodly hour is enough to send shivers down your spine. But as the story unfolds, we find out that there's more to this encounter than meets the eye.
Hi, do you live here?
Yeah, I live here.
Okay. Are you any good with computers?
We're in bed.
Oh, can I come up?
No, we're in bed.
Oh, you're inside. I thought you said you were outside. Do you have time to come over and help me with it? If you don't, I'm just going to have to wait tomorrow and go to Best Buy or something. So it's up to you. But I'm waiting for an MRI to be scheduled of my head since I probably broke my nose and shoved it up into my head.
Can we do this tomorrow? It's like 3:30 in the morning.
Yes, I'll get up and do that with you at 3:30 in the morning.
No, it's 3:30 in the morning right now. Can we do this tomorrow?
Yes, we can do it tomorrow. I can just take it somewhere tomorrow. It's fine. I'm not trying to be a pain in the butt. I just hate computer stuff. And we're getting the kinks worked out of mine. It's new software, new hard drive, new everything. I'm way behind the times. So I'll just wait. Okay. Let me know. I'll be happy to call someone.
Okay.
All right.
The woman in question isn't just a random stranger, but is actually suffering from a head injury. The realization that this woman is in need of help adds a whole new level of complexity and depth to this already spine-chilling encounter. As we watch this unsettling clip, we can't help but hope that this woman heals and recovers from her injury. Brace yourself, because what you're about to see is nothing short of bizarre and downright creepy. In this clip, we witness a random man approach a doorbell camera and proceed to lick it repeatedly for approximately 3 hours straight. The sight of someone licking a doorbell camera for such an extended period of time is enough to make anyone feel uneasy and disturbed. We can't help but wonder who this man is and what could have possibly possessed him to engage in such bizarre behavior. Is this just a random act of eccentricity, or is there something more sinister at play?
A California family noticed something very, very, very strange on their security camera. They say a man spent 3 hours, yes, 3 hours, licking their doorbell.
Oh, God.
The homeowners were out of town at the time, but their kids were home. They had no idea what was happening outside, but the parents got an alert to movement out in front.
You kind of laughed about it afterwards because technically he didn't harm anybody. He didn't break anything.
Okay, so police have identified the man and they're looking for him now. He could face charges of petty theft and prowling.
Our next clip takes us to Las Vegas, where a Ring camera captured a chilling and horrifying encounter. In the clip, we see a man outside a home, stating that he wants to do things to a woman who is inside. The sheer brutality and violence of the man's words are enough to make anyone feel sick to their stomach. It's hard to even imagine what the homeowner must have felt like upon seeing this footage. The fear and terror that must have coursed through their veins are unimaginable. Fortunately, the man in question was caught and taken into custody, but the haunting memory of his threatening words is sure to stay with the homeowner forever. As we watch this clip, we're reminded of the darker and more dangerous side of the world we live in. The thought that there are people out there who could commit such heinous acts is enough to make anyone feel uneasy and disturbed.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? What? Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure? I just have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? I just have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain? Sure.
So who are you?
What? Yeah? Are you sure?
Who are you?
Hey, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about the TV show. Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to come out here because I'm going to rape her and kill her. Do you have her open the door? I'm going to rape and kill the girl that's on the other side of this door when she lets me in. I want to rape her and kill her because I have a knife and a gun. Yeah, and I'm going to knock on her door again. All right.
In this particular clip, we witness a strange and unsettling encounter as a woman takes her frustration out on a doorbell camera, unleashing a relentless assault with an umbrella. What could have possibly provoked such an eerie outburst? And what other spine-tingling encounters await us in this collection? Brace yourselves, because things are about to get seriously creepy. This unsettling footage, captured by a YouTuber by the name of Fortnite Crazy Videos, features a mysterious clown approaching a house porch with a bunch of colorful balloons in hand. Who is this creepy clown, and what is his intention as he approaches the door? Is it all just harmless fun, or is there something much more sinister at play here? Whatever the case may be, this is one encounter that you won't soon forget. As if the sight of a creepy clown with balloons wasn't unsettling enough, things take a turn for the even more eerie in this footage. As the clown approaches the porch, he begins repeatedly hitting a pumpkin or some other object, all while staring intently at the doorbell camera. What could this strange behavior possibly mean? Is the clown trying to send some kind of message, or is he simply trying to unsettle those inside the house? In this next clip, prepare to witness a truly unsettling encounter that is equal parts bizarre and disturbing. In this clip, we see an elderly woman step out of her car and approach another elderly lady sitting on her front porch. The first woman appears to be praying and kissing the other woman, but as the encounter continues, it becomes clear that something much more sinister is afoot. Unknown to the victim, the woman from the car is actually stealing a necklace from around her neck, cunningly pulling off the crime with chilling precision. This serves as a stark reminder that trust should not be blindly given to the elderly, as they too are capable of acting unscrupulously at times. In this next clip, we see a man and his girlfriend approaching a house, behaving in a manner that is both strange and unsettling. Without second thoughts, the man attempts to jump a locked gate at a random house, seemingly trying to gain entry to the property. Thankfully, the homeowner had the foresight to lock their door, preventing this brazen attempted break-in. In this footage, we see a total stranger attempting to break into a house, going so far as to enter the family's back garden in an attempt to gain access. Who is this mysterious intruder, and what could have possibly motivated him to try and break into this particular home? Whether it's installing a doorbell camera, investing in an alarm system, or simply remembering to lock your doors, taking steps to protect your home and family should always be a top priority. These unsettling encounters serve as a stark reminder that danger can lurk around any corner, and that it's up to us to remain vigilant and prepared. Hold on to your seats, because this next clip is a terrifying reminder of the dangers that can be lurking just outside your doorstep. In this footage, we see a woman arriving at her home, completely unaware that a man is hiding behind a nearby car, waiting to pounce and rob her as soon as she steps out of her vehicle. The man emerges suddenly, grabbing her and snatching her belongings in a brazen display of criminality. Fortunately, the woman was not physically harmed, and her brother was able to come to her aid after hearing her screams for help. This harrowing encounter serves as a stark reminder to always be vigilant, especially when arriving or leaving your home. Keep your eyes peeled and your wits about you, because danger can strike when you least expect it. In this footage, we see a woman who appears to be completely out of her mind, carrying a knife and attempting to break into multiple people's homes. The sheer brazenness of this woman's actions is enough to send chills down even the bravest of spines. What could have possibly driven this woman to such desperate and dangerous behavior? We may never know for sure, but one thing is certain: encountering someone like this is a nightmare scenario that no one wants to face. Get ready to hold on to your seats, because this next clip is a truly terrifying reminder of the dangers that can be lurking just outside your home. In this footage, we see a woman desperately knocking on a random homeowner's door, clearly in distress and trying to gain access to safety. However, her nightmare is far from over, as a man suddenly emerges and grabs her, dragging her across the ground as she fights for her life. It becomes painfully clear that this is an attempted kidnapping, and it's a stark reminder of just how dangerous the world can be. Stay vigilant, stay aware, and always be prepared to defend yourself and your loved ones from potential threats. In this next clip, we see two men attempting to gain access to the second floor of a house by pushing over a nearby trash can and using it as a makeshift ladder. One man uses his foot to steady the garbage can while the other uses it as a stool to climb up to the window. Fortunately, the homeowners were one step ahead of the would-be intruders and the men were unable to gain entry. However, this video serves as a chilling reminder that we must always be vigilant and take every precaution to protect our homes from potential intruders. Hold on to your seats, because in this next clip we witness the unthinkable. A random man just walks right into a family's home. That's right, you heard it correctly. The man gains entry into the unsuspecting family's property without any permission or invitation. Thankfully, the homeowner was quick to react and push the intruder out, leaving the family shaken and confused by what just happened. Have you ever felt like you were being watched, even when you were in the safety of your own home? What if that feeling was more than just a gut instinct? What if there really was someone lurking in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to make themselves known? If you found yourself face to face with a stranger in your own home, how would you react? Would you freeze in fear? Share your thoughts down below and let me know what you'd do. We see a man getting out of his car, approaching a woman who's standing outside of her porch, threatening to kill her, before dragging her into his car in a case of abduction. One can only imagine how frightened the woman must have been and what the man's intentions were. The clip serves to educate everyone, to always stay vigilant and to always be wary of their surroundings, especially at the middle of the night. In this next clip, captured by a Ring Doorbell camera, unsuspecting homeowners were taken aback when they witnessed a transparent figure roaming outside their porch. The eerie footage shows the upper body of what appears to be a ghost-like object wandering around, leaving us to wonder what other entities may be lurking in the shadows. What do you think this could be? Leave your comments down below. In the dead of the night, a Ring doorbell camera captured an unknown woman standing outside a house, speaking incoherently to the camera, while swaying her body in a peculiar way. It's evident that this woman is under the influence of something, leaving us wondering what her intentions may be.
Mom. 30. Save help me, please. Okay.
In this next clip, a man and his girlfriend got into a heated argument over money, leaving their 4-week-old baby alone in the car. As the situation escalates, the woman runs towards a nearby house, pleading for help. But what happens next will send shivers down your spine. In this next clip, a young woman is seen frantically pleading for help as she's pushed out of a kidnapper's car. The harrowing ordeal began when the kidnapper approached the woman and her 8-year-old daughter while they were walking on the street, snatching the daughter away and abducting her. Fortunately, the daughter was rescued unharmed the following day, and the kidnapper was swiftly brought to justice with a life sentence handed to him. The shocking footage captured by the doorbell camera reveals the horrors of such heinous crimes and the importance of vigilance in our communities.
Two church members heeding law enforcement's call for help on social media, spotting the vehicle in the parking lot of this hotel.
These guys are our heroes. You know, we're here in police uniform with badges and guns, and everybody calls us heroes. And now we have two citizens that went out of our way.
Heroes indeed. Authorities arrived at that hotel about 10 miles southeast of Fort Worth, busting down the door of the room where they say the suspect was holding Salem. He's now in custody facing aggravated kidnapping charges. Police say Salem is in good condition.
In this next clip, a man is seen peering through a doorbell camera, attempting to gain access to a house that isn't his. The unnerving footage captured by the camera shows the man prowling around, looking for a way to enter the premises. It's a reminder of the importance of home security and the dangers that lurk outside our doors.
Okay, I was just looking for a dog fighter. Whoa, you don't have to get all like that and stuff, honey. You know, we could be friends.
In this next clip, a man is seen attempting to enter a house, but what he encounters next is beyond comprehension. As he moves closer to the door, a shadowy figure suddenly appears and flies towards him, causing him to turn in terror. The bizarre encounter captured by the doorbell camera leaves us to wonder what could have possibly caused such a strange phenomenon. Was it a paranormal entity or something else entirely? In this last clip, a clown is seen knocking on a door, brandishing a weapon and staring creepily at the doorbell camera. The unnerving footage captured by the camera shows the clown lurking around, causing fear and panic in the hearts of the homeowners. It's a stark reminder of the dangers of lurking strangers and the importance of home security. In this next clip, two men are seen attempting to enter a house that isn't theirs. One of the men attempts to kick open the door, assuming nobody is home. But little did they know, a vigilant homeowner was watching their every move through their doorbell camera. The unnerving footage captured by the camera shows the men attempting to gain entry into the house, causing fear and panic in the hearts of the homeowner. Hold on tight for the final doorbell encounter of the day. This one will send shivers down your spine. In the last clip, we see a shirtless man fake knocking on a house door, behaving very erratically and looking back at a car parked nearby. What is this man's motive? Why does he appear to be so nervous? As we watch the footage, we can only speculate that this man was forced to knock on that door. But who forced him and why? The unsettling nature of this clip leaves us with more questions than answers, and serves as a haunting reminder of the potential dangers lurking around us. Throughout the entire clip, the man is seen looking around, talking to himself and at times horridly waiting just to walk away from the house. It's as if he knows what he is doing is very odd and out of character. Till this day, nobody knows who this man is or what his intentions were. We witness a chilling attempt at breaking into a family's home. A stranger approaches their door, with a piece of paper in hand in an attempt to cover up the doorbell camera. But what happens next will make your blood run cold. The tension builds as the stranger tries to stick the paper to the doorbell camera, but it doesn't quite work out as planned. What could have happened if the plan had succeeded, and what would you have done had you been in the homeowner's place? In this clip, we witness a terrifying scene as a man under the influence of something dark and sinister attempts to break into a house. Armed with a menacing knife in hand, he repeatedly thrusts the blade against the door, desperate to gain entry. The tension mounts with each passing moment, as the residents remain unaware of what to do with the danger that lurks just beyond their doorstep. This haunting encounter serves as a grim reminder of how swiftly things can take a turn for the worst.
What is it?
This is a little demon.
Who?
A little demon.
The dude slurring his words and appears out of it.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
The atmosphere is beyond eerie as we witness the man, whose words are slurred and whose gaze is unsettling, staring intently at the doorbell camera. The tension is palpable as we watch his every move, wondering what sinister intentions lie beneath his unsettling demeanor. In this next clip, we see yet another example of why it's important to have a Ring camera installed on your doorstep. The video captures a disturbing moment when a stranger tries to break into a house without permission. But, thanks to the home security system, the man is unable to succeed in his malicious plans. Throughout the video, you can see the man looking for a way to get into the house. Luckily, he wasn't able to find an object to break in with and ended up walking away. Nonetheless, it's a stark reminder of some of the horrors that could be lurking right outside your front porch. In this next clip, we are reminded of the importance of home security and the potential dangers that could be lurking just beyond our front doors. As you watch, imagine what you would do if a stranger suddenly appeared on your doorstep with unknown intentions, just as the man in this clip does. It's a chilling reminder that we can never be too careful when it comes to protecting our homes and our loved ones.
Hello? Hello? Who are you?
Our next doorbell encounter is a hair-raising reminder that danger can come in many forms. In this clip, we witness a man dressed impeccably in a suit, attempting to gain entry into homes by posing as a police detective. But here's the chilling part, he's been using the same sneaky technique to try and gain access to multiple homes in the area. It's a harrowing thought that if you're not careful, you could easily fall prey to his ruse, thinking that he is, in fact, a real detective. This clip serves as a stark reminder to always trust your gut instincts and to never open your front door to people you do not know and are not expecting to see. In the next clip, we see a homeowner who's at work receive an alert that there are people on their front porch. What they discover is nothing short of terrifying. Two men are attempting to gain entry into their property, but the homeowner's doorbell camera has captured their every move. As the men realize they're being recorded, they hastily make their way out of the frame, leaving the homeowner to ponder what could have happened had they not had the foresight to install a doorbell camera. In the clip, the men got into their car in an attempt to drive back. However, they were back, their eyes filled with a sinister glint as they attempted to kick down the door with all their might. The sound of their enraged pounding echoed through the halls, sending shivers down your spine. It was a heart-stopping, nerve-wracking ordeal to say the least for the homeowner, and one that should not be taken lightly by any means. In this next clip, a clown, with his painted-on smile and garish outfit, makes a brazen attempt to gain entry into an unsuspecting homeowner's house. But fate intervenes, as the door remains locked, denying the clown his twisted desires. What happens next will send shivers down your spine. The clown slowly turns to face the doorbell camera, his eyes burning with an unsettling intensity. With a flick of his wrist, he waves his white-gloved hand in a manner that is both mocking and menacing, leaving you with a sense of foreboding that will haunt you for days to come. Who is this mysterious clown, and what sinister motives lie behind his creepy smile? One thing is for sure, the homeowner has narrowly escaped an encounter with a force that is beyond comprehension. The memory of that eerie wave will linger in their mind, like a nightmare that never ends. In this next clip, a woman with a wild look in her eyes and an unnerving demeanor approaches a house with a singular purpose: to sink her teeth into the home's doorbell camera. Her actions are nothing short of strange as she gnaws on the camera with a fervor that is both inexplicable and alarming. The sound of her teeth grinding against the metal is like nails on a chalkboard, sending chills down your spine. Who knows what kind of madness possesses her to act in such a way? In these last few clips, a man, with a sinister glint in his eyes and a reckless disregard for the law, can be seen attempting to steal doorbell cameras. In some instances, he manages to succeed in his heinous act, snatching the camera with a swift, practiced motion. Other times, he is not so lucky, and his attempts are foiled by the vigilant homeowners. What makes this man so terrifying is his brazen and bold nature. He does not even bother to conceal his face or his identity, showing no fear of the consequences of his actions. It's as if he revels in his ability to commit these crimes with impunity, taunting the authorities and the homeowners alike. As the clips roll on, you'll feel your heart racing with a mix of fear and anger. How can this man get away with such brazen acts of criminality? What drives him to commit these crimes with such a devil-may-care attitude? The answers to these questions remain shrouded in mystery, leaving you with a sense of unease that is hard to shake. The thought of this man lurking in the shadows, preying on innocent homeowners, is enough to make your blood run cold. No one is safe from his twisted desires, and his willingness to act with such impunity is a threat to society as a whole. Brace yourself for a cautionary tale that will leave you with a sense of unease. A woman, with ill intentions and a heart full of malice, approaches a family's home with one goal in mind: to steal a package that is sitting innocently on the doorstep. Little does she know that fate has a twisted sense of justice in store for her. As she reaches for the package, karma strikes with a vengeance, and she slips, falling to the ground with a sickening thud. Her leg snaps like a twig, leaving her writhing in pain on the doorstep of the very home she tried to rob. Her boyfriend rushes to her aid, carrying her away from the scene of the crime, but the damage has already been done. The memory of her ill-advised actions will linger in her mind, like a curse that she cannot shake. This video serves as a stark reminder that karma is a force to be reckoned with, and it will always come back to bite you if you attempt to do something you shouldn't do. Captures a man with unmistakable intentions as he approaches someone's house. With persistence, he makes several forceful attempts to break into the home, kicking the door and ultimately gaining entry. However, as he enters the house, he is met with an unexpected twist. The homeowner, who is inside, shouts at the intruder, commanding him to get out.
Hey, get out!
In this rather unconventional delivery scenario, a delivery guy with a package in hand, meant for a recipient's house. However, his approach is far from the ordinary. Without any hesitation, he chooses to throw the package over the fence, seemingly without fear of damaging the contents. In this harrowing, distressing footage, our camera captures a teenager as he faces a terrifying ordeal right in front of his own house. Under the cover of darkness, an armed assailant confronts the young victim just as he's about to step inside. In this gripping nighttime footage, a man with nefarious intentions as he approaches a parked car right in front of the owner's house. Armed with tools, he sets out to steal valuable items from the vehicle. However, as he attempts his act, an unexpected twist occurs. The car's security alarm blares to life, sending the would-be thief fleeing from the scene. In this rather concerning delivery footage, our camera captures a delivery person in the midst of delivering a package purchased by the homeowner. However, the delivery approach leaves much to be desired. With a seemingly careless attitude, he casually tosses the package onto the ground without much regard for its potential fragility. Unbeknownst to the delivery person, the homeowner is closely observing this incident through their doorbell camera. After a brief moment, the homeowner decides to step outside and confront the delivery person about this questionable attitude. In this extraordinary nighttime encounter, we capture the daring endeavors of a wild bear as it seeks to break into parked cars. With unwavering determination, the bear makes several attempts on the first car, only to find it securely locked. Undeterred, it moves on to the second vehicle, and with persistence, successfully gains access. In this stealthy nighttime encounter, a car pulling up in front of someone's house. A man steps out of the vehicle with unmistakable intentions. He quietly approaches the front door, swiftly grabbing a package left outside. Without a word, he returns to the waiting car. In this unexpected and daring Ring Doorbell footage, our camera captures a man who initially appears to be casually passing by in front of someone's house. However, in a sudden and decisive move, he makes a quick turn and heads straight for the porch, where a valuable package awaits its rightful owner. In this unsettling and daring Ring doorbell footage, a man as he engages in suspicious behavior, peering through the door's glass design at someone's front entrance. His actions are a clear indication of an intention to commit burglary, highlighting the importance of home security and vigilance. In this surprising turn of events Ring doorbell footage, we capture a neighbor as he drives out of his garage and parks. What happens next is both unexpected and concerning. As he steps out of the car, he approaches the surveillance camera within the garage and, without hesitation, removes it. He then proceeds to take the camera with him in his car. In this shroud of darkness Ring doorbell footage, our camera captures a daring stranger as they approach someone's porch with clear intentions of pilfering valuables. Under the cover of night, this individual boldly takes their time, not only attempting to steal any treasures on the porch but also rearranging items like the bin placed outside the house. Watch closely as the intruder invades the space, before eventually making a swift exit. In this eerie nighttime Ring doorbell encounter, a man, without any clothing, is spotted creeping around someone's property, his intentions shrouded in mystery. The homeowner, keenly observing this bizarre behavior, remains vigilant as the stranger moves about the premises. In this spine-tingling Ring doorbell encounter, our camera captures a man walking onto someone's property with ill intentions. Determinedly, he attempts to break into the house, making repeated efforts to open the door with a spare key. However, he quickly realizes that the homeowner has taken thorough security measures, leaving him unsuccessful in his attempt to gain entry. In this unsettling Ring doorbell encounter, a reckless driver careens into a parked car. The deafening crash shatters the tranquility of the night, serving as a stark reminder of the importance of responsible and cautious driving practices. As we witness this jarring incident, it underscores the need for drivers to exercise vigilance and respect for road safety, not only to protect their own lives but also to prevent damage to others' property. In this chilling nighttime Ring doorbell encounter, two individuals as they creep around someone's property, their intentions veiled in shadows. Armed with flashlights, they meticulously search their surroundings, potentially on the hunt for a means to break into the house or to snatch any valuables left outside. The suspense in the air is palpable as we observe their calculated movements, highlighting the need for robust home security measures and the vigilance of homeowners. In this covert nocturnal operation Ring doorbell encounter, our camera captures two individuals with clear intentions as they approach someone's porch under the cover of darkness. Their mission, to steal a package left outside. As they execute their plan with precision, the pair successfully makes off with the package, disappearing into the night. In this nerve-wracking Ring doorbell encounter, a man with suspicious intentions as he lurks in front of someone's door. With quiet determination, he approaches the entrance, attempting to break into the house. Unbeknownst to the intruder, the vigilant homeowner is closely monitoring his every move through their surveillance system. Suddenly, the homeowner decides to confront the intruder by asking questions to ensure the security of their property.
You know that's my house, right? Is it? Really? No. I think I'm in the right place. I was here once before earlier, and I remember being like right here somewhere.
So you don't live in this neighborhood?
No, I do, but I'm not familiar with this side. Damn, I know it was right here too somewhere. Let me see.
If you don't live here, what you doing here?
I do live here, I'm just not familiar with this floor.
You trying to open up the neighbor door, bro? Nigga, I got that shit.
Damn, let me look a little deeper here. Bright green.
What happened?
I'm just having a brain fart right now. Give me 1 second, man. Let me focus.
In this unnerving Ring doorbell scenario, our camera captures a man who initially appears to be casually passing by someone's house. However, his actions take a sinister turn as he suddenly stops and thoroughly surveys his surroundings. It becomes increasingly clear that his intentions are far from innocent. With calculated purpose, he approaches the house's door, indicating his intent to break in. In this enigmatic tapestry of a moonlit Ring doorbell scenario, a lone individual standing in front of someone's front door, displaying a range of curious and amusing facial expressions. It is as if he is a performer in an impromptu theater of eccentricity, his face an ever-changing canvas of emotions. At first glance, one might ponder whether this gentleman is under the influence of alcohol or some other intriguing force that has temporarily altered his comportment. His antics, a blend of the whimsical and the bizarre, make for an interesting spectacle. In this swift and daring incident Ring doorbell scenario, two individuals casually passing by in front of someone's house. However, what unfolds next is a striking display of opportunism. One of them abruptly makes a quick turn, seizing a valuable package that was left outside the house. Without a moment's hesitation, the pair briskly departs from the scene. In this peculiar and mystifying Ring doorbell footage, a man as he approaches someone's front door, notably absent of a shirt. With an air of intrigue, he presses the doorbell and patiently waits right in front of the door. The intentions behind this enigmatic act remain shrouded in mystery, leaving us to ponder the motives of this unconventional visitor. In this hair-raising Ring doorbell footage, our camera captures a man with nefarious intentions as he brazenly approaches someone's parked car. He doesn't hesitate to break into the vehicle, scouring it for any valuable items left behind. However, in a sudden turn of events, the property owner, taking action to protect his car, confronts the intruder.
What are you doing? The police is on their way. 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 We got you on camera. The police is on their way, buddy.
A lady confidently approaches someone's door. Without hesitation, she presses the doorbell and makes a presumptive move to open the door, as if she's an invited guest. However, the homeowner, reacting swiftly to the intrusion, orders her to leave while warning of impending police involvement.
What's your problem? What's your problem? Get out. Call police already. Get out. You can't report the actual exposure.
In this daring and nefarious act Ring Doorbell encounter, a man approaches someone's porch with clear intentions. Without hesitation, he forcefully breaks into the mailbox outside the house, making off with every item contained within. In this shroud of night Ring Doorbell encounter, a daring and potentially menacing scene as a man confidently strides onto someone's porch with a clear intent. In his possession, he holds an array of spare keys, and he boldly approaches the front door, making repeated attempts to break into the property. In this suspenseful and audacious late-night Ring Doorbell encounter, 3 individuals trespass into someone's property with one clear objective: to steal a parked motorcycle. With brazen confidence, they work together, determined to make off with their desired prize. In this tense and calculated Ring Doorbell encounter, our cameras capture the actions of 2 individuals who meticulously survey their surroundings with clear intentions. Their purpose becomes evident as they prepare to make a daring attempt to break into someone's house.
How long would it take you to hop this bitch?
In this enigmatic and intriguing Ring Doorbell encounter, a man, clutching a dog, surreptitiously creeps around someone's property without any apparent invitation or explanation. His intentions remain enigmatic, leaving us to wonder what prompts this mysterious nocturnal visit. In this intriguing Ring Doorbell encounter, a man, seemingly engrossed in a phone conversation, boldly enters someone's property. His pretense of distraction serves as a cover for his ulterior motive. He makes his way to the mailbox outside the house, where he brazenly steals the items contained within. In this brazen act of theft Ring Doorbell encounter, our cameras capture a man as he confidently approaches someone's front door, his intentions unmistakably focused on a package that had been delivered outside the house. Without hesitation, he seizes the package and swiftly stashes it in his bag before making a hasty getaway. In this deceptive and audacious maneuver Ring Doorbell encounter, a young man riding his bike to someone's front door, all the while pretending to be innocently passing by. However, his true intentions come to light as he abruptly changes course, heading directly for the door. From his bag, he retrieves a set of tools, revealing a sinister motive as he attempts to use them to break into the house. In this tense and mysterious Ring Doorbell encounter, our cameras capture a lady inside an apartment, her actions hinting at intentions veiled in darkness. She boldly approaches a door, attempting to remove the camera and break in. However, her initial efforts prove futile. Undeterred, she moves on to another door, still determined to gain entry. In this gripping and potentially dangerous Ring Doorbell scenario, our cameras capture a man within an apartment as he engages in a series of unsettling actions. His intentions become clear as he systematically moves from one door to another, attempting to break into each one. In this swift and audacious Ring Doorbell scenario, a man as he seizes a valuable package that had been delivered to someone's apartment door. With precision and speed, he stashes the package into his bag before making a hasty escape. In this startling and swift intrusion Ring Doorbell scenario, our cameras capture a guy inside an apartment as he brazenly seizes someone's belongings. With a sense of urgency, he hastily grabs the items and makes a rapid exit. In this flash of audacity Ring Doorbell scenario, a man as he swiftly snatches a delivered package that had been left outside someone's door. Without hesitation, he makes a speedy getaway, disappearing into the distance. In this moment of daring and swift action, Ring Doorbell scenario, a hoodie-clad man in the act as he grabs items from someone's door and promptly makes a break for his escape. In this intriguing Ring Doorbell scenario, a lady within someone's property, her actions shrouded in mystery. She moves stealthily, her intentions concealed in the shadows. In this audacious act of intrusion Ring Doorbell scenario, a man as he boldly enters someone's premises without an invitation. With unwavering determination, he makes a beeline for the front door, attempting to break in through a series of repeated efforts. Little does he know that the vigilant homeowner has taken meticulous measures to secure the entrance. In this perplexing and unexpected Ring Doorbell clip, our cameras capture a woman who boldly strides up to someone's front door, her intentions uncertain. However, her attempts to open the door are thwarted by its locked state, prompting a swift departure that mirrors her arrival. In this brief yet curious visit Ring Doorbell clip, a man who confidently approaches someone's property. His sole purpose is a quick check of the mailbox, where he hopes to find valuable items. However, disappointment awaits as he discovers it empty, prompting a rapid departure from the scene. In this swift act of theft Ring doorbell footage, our cameras capture a porch pirate in action as he boldly seizes a package that had been delivered outside someone's home. With a deft and practiced hand, he swiftly stows the stolen items into his bag before making a quick getaway. In this lightning-fast act of theft Ring doorbell footage, a man as he boldly approaches someone's porch and seizes a valuable package. With a calculated swiftness, he snatches the item and promptly departs from the scene, driven by a desire to avoid detection. In this calculated act of theft Ring doorbell footage, a man as he brazenly walks onto someone's porch, his intentions unmistakably focused on a package that had been delivered to the homeowner. With a deceptive touch, he swiftly places the stolen item into his bag, shrouding his illicit actions in secrecy. In this shrouded Ring doorbell footage, our cameras capture a man with a masked face and cap as he boldly approaches someone's porch. His intent is clear as he swiftly seizes a package left outside the house. Without hesitation, he departs as quickly as he arrived, leaving behind an air of mystery and intrigue. In this brief yet suspicious visit Ring doorbell footage, a man within someone's porch as he carefully reviews his intentions. His gaze is fixed on the mailbox outside the house, where he searches for any overlooked or left behind items. After his clandestine inspection, he departs from the scene, leaving behind unanswered questions about his motives. In this calculated and potentially unsettling act Ring doorbell footage, our cameras capture a guy at someone's front door, his actions hinting at intentions that remain hidden. He peers through, as if assessing the possibility of entry, while also surveying for any potential opportunities. After his discreet investigation, he departs from the environment, leaving behind a sense of unease and mystery. In this stealthy and daring act Ring doorbell scene, a man as he quietly approaches someone's front door. His intentions become clear as he swiftly seizes a valuable package left outside the house. With the loot in hand, he sprints back to his waiting car for a quick escape. In today's video, we've seen the depths of human depravity, the twisted desires that drive some people to commit unspeakable acts. We've also witnessed the power of karma, the way in which fate can come back to bite those who dare to act with malice in their hearts. These clips serve as a reminder of the dangers that lurk in the world around us, the importance of remaining vigilant and alert at all times. Whether it's a clown lurking on your doorstep, a brazen thief attempting to steal your doorbell camera, or a would-be package thief struck down by the hand of fate, we must always be aware of the dangers that surround us. So, as we come to the end of this video, we implore you to stay safe, stay aware, and never forget that the world can be a dark and terrifying place. Please consider subscribing if you're enjoying the content, as I do hope to see you in the next video.